Wow. Is that a Zenith?
Yeah. Oh, hell.
They actually put eyes on the Cobra arm.
Yeah, they thought they were really funny.
Met the girl I love, and the time we down in Dixie, beneath the stars above. She was the sweetest girl I ever did. Oh, I took her in my arms and told her of the many charms. I kissed her while the jazz band played the Bonaparte Street Street. All the world was bright as I held her on that night, and I heard her.
You just spent a while explaining that cartridge to your students. The Zenith radionic cartridge. Crude FM modulated cartridge. The cartridge is part of an oscillator circuit. It's a coil of wire with a metal vane attached to the needle that moves back and forth with the record and modulates an oscillator to change the frequency slightly.
Wow.
FM. But they demodulate it through carrier canceling.
And what was the advantage of that?
Super lightweight, highly compliant, cheap to manufacture, not affected by heat or humidity, and you could pop the cartridge in and out to get a different needle size. First it was 78 only, then they came out with a record changer that had continuously variable speed, which would play any speed because of the speed war. The Zenith changer played any speed from like 16 to 100.
So what'd you do to get this working?
Recap the amp, oil it. It's got a push-pull 6V6 amp and an electromagnet speaker. And it's supposed to have more bass than this. I don't know what its problem is, but it needs a little work. Needs a little oil. These were sold or given only to Zenith radio dealers. They used to have a sign that says "Not for Sale" stamped on it. I got that off eBay for a ridiculous price because it's been modified. Somebody cut the single-speed turntable out and dropped a 3-speed motor in it, so it's not original, authentic. I don't care. It plays 45s and LPs, and it's neat.
And how much did you get it for?
$8.
Oh my God.
Buy it now. I almost had a heart attack. I thought, $8, what's wrong with it? It looks like it's all there.
That's the original case, isn't it?
Yes.
Original speaker.
Original speaker. Did not work. I didn't care. But it's been modified. They took a torch, cut the motor out, dropped this in. It plays all 3 speeds. I don't care. I think it's neat. You know, they made a Zenith Cobra tone arm and preamp for the broadcast industry to put classical music on FM radio stations in the 50s. Sold on eBay the other day. Wanted it bad. I didn't want it that bad.
How much did they want for it?
Went for about $300.
Really?
Yeah. And it was just the preamp with the demodulator at a 600 ohm output. Didn't have the tone arm. I've never seen the broadcast add-on tone arm for Cobra. But that was a major jump forward in record reproduction in 1948.
Yes.
We went from crystal to that. GE had the VR1, VR2 variable reluctance magnetic, which broadcast ended up using for decades for mono reproduction, and some of the jukeboxes. It was heavy and expensive to manufacture. This cost pennies to make. Super lightweight, highly compliant. I mean, grams instead of ounces. No steel needle. Good old Zenith.
Well, they actually had the rights to that patent for FM use, and I guess that applied to this too.
They were the ones that stuck by Armstrong. Even if RCA stabbed him in the back, Zenith stuck by him and used his license. So yeah, they had an in with him on this FM. I'm sure Armstrong had something to do with this process. But yeah, it's an FM modulated cartridge. Strange, strange, strange. Works beautifully.